Okay, Gary, thanks obviously for coming along today to the Tesco Bank Football Challenge. How important do you see programmes like today for grassroots football? How important do you think that is?
I think it's really important. I think for young kids, you know, whether it be football or any sport, to get involved in a sport is important. An important way to kind of exercise, to get an active lifestyle. I think sport not only teaches you obviously skills for that specific sport, I think it teaches you life skills, how to work in a team, how to respect each other, and kind of learn how to play together and understand each other. So I think sport is a big thing for young people.
Okay. Coming back to your hometown of Stirling, when you were a young lad growing up, did you take part in any football programmes, such as after school classes, holiday courses, stuff like that?
I can't remember classes back then, it was a long time ago now, but I remember I played for Bannockburn, which was actually my uncle set up the boys club team, and played with like from under 12s I think up to under 15s. We played in the kind of Central Scotland League, and it was great. We trained on Tuesdays and Thursdays I think we trained, and then we played on Saturday mornings, and it was a great kind of way to learn, like I said, all the things that not only football brings you but sport brings you, and it was a great grounding for me and my career, and a great start to my career.
Okay. All the kids that are next door in the assembly there, obviously many of them will be young budding football players. Is there any advice you could give them going forward if they aspire to be professional football players one day?
Yeah, I think all young boys, you know, want to be footballers, and it's great to have a dream, but it's hard work. I think nowadays, you know, people think you can just, you know, want to be a footballer and it's going to happen. It doesn't. It's going to be really hard work. You need to be very dedicated, not only in your young life but as you get older as well. You know, there's a lot of pitfalls in life, and you have to be dedicated to the sport that you choose, and you have to work really hard to try and become something in that sport. And it's not easy, but hopefully there's kids through there that really have that desire to be a footballer or whatever it may be, and aspire to be that.
And what about coaching itself? How important do you think that is, that kids, you know, whether it's children or youth, receive good quality coaching?
I think it's really important. I think in Scotland especially, that's the one area I think we really need to kind of not improve, but like, you know, kind of get going a real system that from a young age we can teach people the basics of football, and teach them how to control and pass the ball, and as they grow we can learn to develop that and improve, and for the future national teams hopefully these people can benefit from that, and our future national teams can be better than we are now, and we can be qualifying for major finals because of the young development that we've had and the improvement we've had in people's technical ability.
I know your brother was in Scotland recently doing some of his coaching badges. Yeah. Is that something you aspire to do in a few years' time, or is it something you've looked at presently?
I've done my B licence. I done that 2 or 3 years ago. Okay. And I'm looking into doing my A in the summer, and it's something. I think as you get older, you realise, you know, you want to stay in football, and then you think, you know, well, what can I do in football? And the coaching side of it and managing side of it would be something I'd really look forward to getting involved in. And as I said, when you start to do your badges, you think about the game more. You think about it for another side. You know, as a player, you get told what to do, and you go and do it. From a coaching point of view, you have to think about the game a lot more and think about why you're doing certain things.
Do you now feel you do that on the pitch on a Saturday or a Wednesday night because of the coaching experience and knowledge?
Not so much on the pitch. I think in a training situation, you know, I'll be doing a certain training drill, and I'll think, why are we doing this? You know, what are we trying to achieve from this? I'll think, would I do this differently? You know, and if it's not quite working, why is it not working? Would I change certain things? So yeah, I think the coaching badges do let you think about the game a lot more, and it's something I enjoy and look forward to doing in the future.
Right. Okay. And what about highlight your career so far?
The highlight probably be the France goal at Hampden. It was a great day for the whole country, and obviously to score the goal. As a defender, you don't score a lot of goals, but to score a goal in such an important game and it to be the winner was a really special day. And I remember saying that day, hopefully top it one day, and I haven't yet, so I'll need to keep trying.
And what about growing up, Gary, with your parents? Obviously they gave up a lot of their time driving you places. You know, how much support do you get for your parents growing up in regards to the football you played then? Yeah,
we got loads from my mum and dad. They used to drive me and Stephen. Obviously we had two going to different, whether it be he was going to one team one night, I was going to another, so my mum would take one and my dad would take the other. And got a wee sister as well, and unfortunately she was the one in the middle that had to go to one or the other. So she says she hates football now because she's had to watch it that much. But I think the parents are really important, and teachers and coaches are really important, that they give, you know, young kids a real opportunity to go and succeed.
Okay. Well, just on behalf of active Stirling and the Scottish FA, we just want to wish you all the very best for the remaining part of the season, the Premiership, and also the forthcoming World Cup qualifiers.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Gary.